Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you're interested in purchasing this book, I will go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. One of the questions I get asked all the time is, why don't you spend your money? You can't take it with you. This is by far the most frequent and most annoying question I get asked literally on a daily basis. We absolutely live in a consumer culture here in the United States of America, and this can be seen on a daily basis everywhere you go and is shown in the standard numbers of our economy. Why don't I spend all of my money? Because I don't have to. In fact, I find it more burdensome and time-consuming to spend money as opposed to simply not spending it. To spend money, I have to put on makeup, put on normal clothes, do my hair, get in the car, drive somewhere, then spend time in a building with fluorescent lighting to decide which product I want to buy from a company that does not even care enough to know my name. I then have to wait in a really long line for several minutes to reach a cashier that is already having a bad day and does not want to be bothered by me just to be able to buy a product that will likely end up in a landfill within the next 10 years anyway. I do not find this to be fun or entertaining. In fact, I find it to be a burden. I would much rather be super lazy because it is much easier not to spend money than it is to spend it. I can decide that I would rather sit at home in my pajamas and cuddle with my dog while watching a really good movie. I would like you all to imagine that you are in the market for buying a house. There are two houses side by side on a street. They have the same layout, they are the same color, function are exactly the same, they are the same square footage, same yard, everything is exactly the same. One is being sold for $750,000 and the other is being sold for $150,000. Which one would you buy? The answer is obvious to anyone that would buy the house for $150,000, but 90% of people buy the $750,000 house every single day. Let's get into it. People love to shop and people love to spend, but why? This is a question that we really have to look into with every single purchase we make. Going back to the houses, I talk about Mint Mobile on this channel. It is a cell phone plan that costs $15 per month. While others have watched my videos about this cell phone plan, they still continue to pay $75 for their cell phone plan because they like it and never even considered trying the Mint Mobile plan for only $15 a month. This is just like paying $750,000 for the same house that can be bought for $150,000. People often talk about making it coffee at home, so I will not bore you with that scenario. Let's try something different. Let's say that you have a weekend vacation coming up and you want to rent a couple of Sea-Doos and spend some time out on the lake with your friends. You stop at a restaurant for sandwiches and you have a great day. You spend $500 per Sea-Doo and $30 on lunch. That is $1,030 in a weekend that you spent. Why did you do that? Did you even think about asking your friend that already has two Sea-Doos if maybe they want to be part of your trip and that could save you $1,000? Did you even think to pack some sandwiches so that you don't have to spend $30 on sandwiches at a restaurant? Did you think outside the box at all? This is an example of the type of things I do on a daily basis. Why would I rent a Sea-Doo for $500 when my next door neighbor is more than willing to let me borrow hers for free? Or even better yet, she might even want to join in on the fun, and the more the merrier. Let's go with another example. Pretend it is late November and you decide that you need to go and do all of your Christmas shopping for all of your friends and your family. You go to the mall or you go on Amazon and end up spending $700 that you didn't have. You are charged a 20% interest rate on your credit card that you simply had to use because you didn't have the money to buy it, and now your $700 has turned into $840 that you did not have. Someone like me will shop uber clearance items throughout the entire year and pay for the same items using credit card rewards points because my credit card is paid off bi-weekly and I have a credit score of over 800. By the time Christmas time comes around, I have all of my gifts sitting in the closet, and they were all completely free of charge. And the best part is that by the time Christmas comes around, I have completely forgotten what I got everyone, so it is just as much a surprise to me as it is to them, and believe it or not, this does add a lot of fun to the mix. Let's move forward some more. All right, let's keep this ball rolling while I catch a breath. You spend only $150 on cable, and I am literally sitting here watching one of my favorite TV shows of all time, The Walking Dead, on my Roku box using the Pluto TV app for free. I have not paid for cable in years, but you have not even tried the Roku because you like your cable. Want another example? Sure. So you go out twice a week with your friends. You get a beer, you maybe get some appetizers, and spend about $100 a month on going out with your buddies. Cool, that's fairly normal, if not below average dollar amount. I play on a softball team that is, you guessed it, free. How simple. Co-ed teams always have women sign up that quit because they get too busy. Co-ed softball teams need a certain amount of women in each and every game so they don't have to forfeit. So I go in and sign up as a secondary, and the original woman that quit already paid for me and does not get a refund. Her loss, my game. And how do I do that? By thinking outside the box. How can I do it for free? On Sundays, I go to church. I have a great time, listen to music, learn about things I want to learn, and sometimes I even partake in a food drive to help other people that need the help. I get to smile at the joy of others at no cost to me other than my time. And don't get me wrong, I do go out with friends, usually for pizza or Taco Tuesdays that are only $1 per taco, and pizzas are usually around $8 plus tip. I am okay with that, but probably spend $20 a month on going out instead of your $100 a month, because the things I do are free or nearly free. I recently was able to take the funds from my Betty White video and go to Keepers of the Wild in Valentine, Arizona for a African safari tour of all the animals with a friend of mine. I was able to pay for my friend and me and give plenty extra as a donation. Because it was a fundraiser video, an entire day out cost me absolutely nothing, and I was able to save the lives of these animals and learn all about them at no cost to me. I also recently went to a powwow in the county and was able to learn about the Native American culture. Didn't even cost me parking because I rode my bicycle knowing that it would cost money to park at the event center. There was free admission, so I had the entire day to be entertained and educated for free. People have such a twisted way of looking at my lifestyle, and I do not hold any hard feelings. We just have to agree that we will never understand each other. This is the way I live, and that is the way you live. Why don't I spend my money? Because it is the more intelligent thing to not spend it if I don't have to. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out. 86 that, folks. I am no longer watching The Walking Dead. I am now watching Freddy Krueger, A Nightmare on Elm Street. Nancy. Nancy. Oh, I see you. I see. Check this out. Come here. Come here. Come here. I love you. They can't see you, but I love you. Oh, do you see his head? Can you see anything? Can they see it? Let me see. Oh, there's his head. Oh, there's his head. Yes. Don't worry about me, mister. I'm just fine. You're a good boy. Yes. See? And I'm sitting here watching an awesome movie, not spending a dime. And I know what you're thinking. Hey, Prepper Princess, I really love your hat. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I love my hat too. Hope you have a great night, everybody. Or day, or evening, or pre-evening, or morning. That's all. Why are you looking all menacing over there? Why are you looking all menacing over in the kitchen? Could it have anything to do with the cheese I left on the counter? Why aren't you in here on your bed, huh? Oh, you don't want to come over here on your bed. You just want to stay by the cheese just in case it magically falls off the counter. Yeah, you want some shrimp fettuccine Alfredo? That what you want? Well, it ain't ready yet. It ain't ready. Shrimp fettuccine Alfredo, $18 at the local restaurant. I make it for like $2.50. Uh-huh. I see you. I see you. Posted your bail. How long are you going to stand there staring at me? Long time, huh? Yeah, you guard that cheese. Just guard it. Make sure nobody gets it. It's all good. Okay? Okay.